So we are going to begin our three-dimensional looking snow globe image painting. So as you can see, this is one that I'm working on in progress. We'll talk about, there's something I'm going to show you guys on camera, so that's why I haven't finished it yet. So the way that I got to that point, I have my paper, your name and class code of course is already on the back, and I need to start with a circle. So I need to plan to have room for the base of the snow globe, but then the circle, the part that will be the actual globe, that's the most important part, that's the emphasis. So I could hunt around for a circle. This is the lid off of a bucket, obviously a paint bucket. Y'all can see it's got paint on it. I could hold that down, trace that on there. That works pretty well. Another trick to making circles on paper that I like to do is make a compass with a chain of paper clips. So I'm going to show you this trick. If you don't have paper clips available and you want to save time, go ahead and grab a round object, trace it on there. I think you guys can figure out that. So I'm going to show you the compass trick, but not tracing the circle lid. So I have this paper clip chain here, and I want to make sure that if I spin it around from one center point, that I would have room for it to fit. So adding a third paper clip would make it too big to fit. I'm going to mark a center point on here, just very lightly. I can see it to reference it if I need to put it back on it. Then I am going to hold this pencil so it keeps it on the center point, and I'm going to use the other pencil. I'm going to pull the chain tight and straight. That is going to allow me to make a circle. So you see I have to kind of move my hand. That's why I'm holding the pencil kind of higher up onto the center point. But now I have my circle. I'm ready to begin. So at this point you want to add on your base. You can see the one that I have in progress here has this sort of raised design on it, that relief surface. I'm going to start out almost like you're putting a cylinder on there. I want to make it a little fancy, so I'm going to do something that kind of flares out here, maybe some like leafy shapes, but they have to look like they go around. So I'm going to draw it so you can see how they curve down but back up, okay? And then from there, this comes down. It's going to flare out a little bit, so that would make it balanced. If it was straight down, the snow globe would probably tip over pretty easy. I'm going to have this sort of flare out a little bit, and this is going to curve down like the base on a cylinder, and then, or a cone, and come back up here. And then to sort of balance out my design, I'm going to do some leafy things that are coming up towards the other ones. Then I need to begin thinking, well, what sort of wintry looking scene am I going to have inside the snow globe?